Let's start with your reading, Sagittarius. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs in order to get better understanding of your situation. Also, don't forget that the energies go both ways. These are general readings. Feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonate with your own situation. Now, let's look into the energies around you and the upcoming events for you. King of Wands, the Magician. There's definitely something you should know here. Now, Sagittarius, I am going to say this right away. With these two cards, it's very clear that you are dealing with a major player. Someone who is there but really isn't. Someone who never truly commits to something, whether it's just a drink out or a life together. This is someone who is jealous of you, but who at the same time sees or at least talks to other people. Someone who sends the first message and then they don't answer again for days, perhaps. This is clearly a person who has given you a lot of work here, a lot of thinking, a lot of wondering what the hell is going on here. But there is a twist. They think that they're playing you, but soon they will realize that you played them instead. This is definitely going to be a reading with a twist. I'm already going to tell you that. But what we see so far is that there is no solid ground. There is no solid foundation. It's almost as if with this person, you were falling into the void and you keep falling and falling. And instead of expanding and branching out into the world, into your environment, this situation makes you go smaller and it doesn't make you grow. It doesn't make you get where you belong, to a place where you're happy and you have that solid foundation, that solid ground that you need and everyone needs, especially when it comes to love. So what I see here is that with the years, this person, instead of getting older and wiser, they become younger. And that's just how they're built, at least up to this point. But then why do you feel this attraction? You know, with the King of Wands and the Magician, I don't blame you. These people can be extremely charming, seductive. They can blind you with their ways and perhaps manipulate your vision and sensations to make you believe something that maybe isn't even there. The King of Wands is someone who easily cancels dates, often might be dishonest about their real intentions, and someone who labels people who demand more as needy, you know? If you maybe are asking for more attention, for more consistency, they immediately think, oh, you are needy, you want too much. But there is definitely some sort of emotional immaturity here. And honestly, Sagittarius, this is not your problem to fix. We see how this magician is starting to believe in their own tricks. And there's very little that you can do at that point. But you will learn fast, Sagittarius. And we will see soon how the student is going to become the teacher. I can assure you that much. Now, in the next section, we have the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. And I see that perhaps your fundamental vision of love and relationships in general is definitely changing, Sagittarius. You just do not tolerate selfish people anymore. People who come in to just get what they want and then they leave like that was a completely normal behavior. Your love for yourself, I see right here, is finally about to grow. And with that, also your inability to trust people in the same way, perhaps. You're creating boundaries and checkpoints for new people who want to enter your environment, who want to enter your life. If you see a yellowish or pinkish or even a remotely reddish flag, you immediately close the door and say, no, thank you. I see it clearly here with this 10 of Wands, just dropping everything that it's becoming or that can become a burden for you. You're just exhausted to carry around someone else's BS, and you're ready to let go of that burden completely. Right here, we see that yes, it looked beautiful, it was romantic, passionate, but at the end of the day, it wasn't really worth it. With the Seven of Swords, we see something important as well, because right here, we see that when you start creating boundaries and rules, you also want to make sure that the people in your life are aware of them. And as soon as this person will reach out, I see how you are not going to mention anything and how perhaps you're going to tell them, sure, let's meet up and have fun, and maybe then disappear. Whatever you're doing here, you're giving them a taste of their own medicine. And trust me when I say that this is going to have major repercussions on this person's behavior and beliefs. Right away, we see how this person is starting to realize something definitely unexpected. And guess what it is? With the Six of Cups, someone is starting to miss you. This person is now thinking, what's going on here? Why isn't my Sagittarius reaching out or answering messages anymore? We were supposed to meet. There was something going on and then they disappeared. What is happening here? They're not used to do this, to this sort of events. And we see how right here, this will create a domino effect within them, which will reveal things and feelings that they haven't considered before. And so here we see a very important message as well. Someone very insecure in a way. Someone who hurts to not get hurt, who pushes away people to not be pushed away themselves. But this is just my first read. We'll need to clarify to see what is really going on with this person. Now, next we have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And right here, with the Three of Wands, we definitely get to the culmination point, to the twist that we were talking about. This card talks about someone showing up at your door, perhaps. This goes beyond reaching out via text. This is someone who is physically moving, or someone who is sending something to you, a gift, flowers, something overall definitely special that is meant to make you feel special, Sagittarius. They obviously are not ready to take no for an answer, at least up to this point. And I think that you haven't told them no, to be honest with you. You might be letting them hang a little bit. And the more you do that, the more you feel that their interest for you grows. There's definitely some sort of communication coming up with the Queen of Swords. And what's great about this is that you see the type of control that you have over this situation right now, that you have over this conversation, controlling the questions and controlling what's being said, but also controlling yourself, your own emotions. And that's really the biggest achievement here. You realizing that you find yourself in a different mental and emotional place as well. You feel that getting closer to them, again, exploring the possibility to even have just fun with them wouldn't hurt you like perhaps it did in the past. But there is definitely more that we have to see about this person. Why are they playing these games if at the end of the day, they actually seem to really like you, Sagittarius. What are their intentions? Because right now, with the Three of Wands, we see, and the Six of Wands right here, we see how this person is going to show up. Maybe at first they're going to send something, and then eventually they're going to come in. So what is their deal? What are their intentions right now? And how is this passionate but destructive connection going to evolve in the future? I definitely want to see what you should expect from this person in the near future and how it's going to both take you in the distant future. This is definitely something that it's worth looking into, but at the same time, Sagittarius, do not embark into any connection situation that it's giving you too much burden and struggle. Right here, you got rid of that. And right now you feel better in even considering to check this person out and see what they're coming in with. But at the same time, don't do anything that doesn't make you happy. So let's see what you should expect in the near future, what this person is about to do, and how it's going to change your distant future as well. Look at that Ace of Swords. This is going to be unexpected. So let's look into it. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Sagittarius, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal reading. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. All right, Sagittarius, look at this card. The Fool is the energy which is going to bridge us from this current situation to the future situation. And honestly, right here, we have someone who is letting go of something major, of their behavior, of their patterns. With the Fool, there is nothing else that they're bringing with them other than their excitement for this new journey. Yes, there is some fear here, fear of rejection, fear of not knowing what it's going to come up after this person goes over that cliff right there. But this is the right time to do this. I see that this person is definitely changing something in their approach, that letting go of something that they've had for their whole life. And so let's see what this person is going to do in the near future. I definitely feel that because of this behavior, because of your reaction, this person, whether you give them a chance or not, is never going to forget you. This is definitely someone who was used to play with people, and right now, instead, someone who got played for the first time, perhaps. And so they are realizing things that they haven't realized before. Let's start focusing on this Three of Wands, Six of Wands. I want to see what's coming up for you, what you should expect from this person, and then we will see how it's going to evolve. Really? Okay. All right. So there is definitely something here that you did not know about, and that I do believe it's going to be unexpected, and it's going to be a piece of information that in a way justifies the reason why